Hey guys, it's Greg, and I'm back with another legendary DXP character spotlight video. Now, what if I told you there was a way to play the game and not worry about getting rid of those pesky guards and envoys? And what if I told you it can actually be good? Enter Mal Gravemore. To say that Mal is attack focused would be to shortchange him. He makes your deck more efficient and has a couple tricks up his sleeve to make it even more powerful. Wave of Sickness is your standard 2 for 3, with a synergy to bump it up to 3 for 3. The kicker is, unfortunately, that Mal is a little unfocused when it comes to skill typings. In his stack, he has 5 magic cards for his common. He's got 5 skill cards from his other common. His uncommon, which again is 3 cards, is strength type, and his rare is magic. So the scales are slightly balanced away from you being able to consistently trigger the synergy from just his cards. But, don't worry too much about that, though, because to play with him with his primary strategy, you're going to be buying as many fixer heroes as possible. So you'll have a bunch of these bad boys as well. And more on this strategy now. Assimilate allows you to KO a fixer hero from your hand or discard pile, and then you may gain a mere shuffle bottom to your hand. This is pretty notable because it feeds Mal's rare and keeps things steady for his uncommon. His main strategy is to keep everything in your deck limited to fixer heroes, or at very least to not just flat out purge all of your starting heroes, which is to say, you want them in your deck. You don't need to just get rid of them. Reason being, his card Grim Determination gets you +1 attack for each other fixer hero you've played that turn. And as you're moving forward, KOing your low-value fixers, you're empowering his rare, which is Finger of Death, which allows you to defeat for free a villain or mastermind whose power is less than the number of fixer heroes in the KO pile. Point of procedure for this one. Always KO from your discard pile if you can. That way you preserve whatever resources your hand can generate while also boosting it with a shiny new mare. Anyways, grab this card as soon as possible. It will set you up for what's to come. I kind of already spilled the beans, but when you're playing with Mal, you either go all in or you just kind of grab a card as it comes out if it fits your strategy. When you go all in, you go big with Grim Determination. 1 attack +1 for each other fixer you played this turn. Since every card in your deck is likely to be a fixer, this adds up nicely. String a few of these together in the same hand and you'll topple whatever mastermind you face. Once again, this is held back by a lack of card draw, but consider a hand with 6 cards where all are fixers and 2 of them are Grim Determination. Play the first 4 cards, followed by your first copy of Grim Determination, and you're at 5 attack. Play the second one now, and you're up to 11. And that doesn't even count whatever other resources you got from playing the other 4 cards. So yeah, grab some card draw if you can, but don't worry too much if you can't. Rounding us out is Finger of Death. This is an interesting one because it gets stronger the longer you play with the core strategy for Mal. You defeat a villain or mastermind whose power is less than the total number of fixer heroes in the KO pile. Once you've used Assimilate to upgrade all of your envoys to mares, you can defeat something with 8 power. If you take it even further and get rid of multiple copies of Assimilate or some of your excess mares, it just gets stronger. Now, I understand that it's a tall order and requires multiple turns to make all of those exchanges and KOs, but even if you only do 3, you're able to KO one of the smaller villains like leprechauns or books for free, while then turning your attack to other targets. I feel like this is an optional card to be used because of the potential of Grim Determination, but when Grim Determination really starts cooking, there's likely to be a lot of potential with Finger of Death, so the cost is well justified in my view. So there's Mal Gravemore. He doesn't work particularly well with any other heroes due to his unique team affiliation and synergy, but he can be used to help feed another hero who's dependent upon a skill-based strategy like Caradwin or Lollycooler. He's really more the lone gunman type of a hero. Because of this, I'm going back and forth between giving him a B+ and an A-. His inability to really work with other heroes does make him a little susceptible to RNG, such as, after all, there's no guarantee that there will be a Mal Gravemore in the guild hall. But all things considered, he's a really strong hero that can win you games all on his own. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments if you think that I'm way off base with Mal and he's really not as good as I purport him to be. Alright guys, love to hear from you, and I'll see you guys in a few days.